to create your clown costume for your personality, for your goofy life. And I have to say that the first step is, whether you're wearing a costume or not, to get funny. Get to where you see humor in life, humor in your life, humor all around you, and start having big twinkly eyes and your sense of a clown face. Now, some people like a serious or troubled clown. I don't know anything about that kind of clown, so I'm about goofy and playful. And here you have a body, 2 arms, 2 legs, most people, and then the trunk that holds them. So where can you work? You can work up here on the head, and the head has 2 big possibilities: wigs and hats. Wigs are warm, and a lot of times we clown in warm countries, which is why I've not been a wig wearer, and also my hair is kind of playful. So think about where you're going to do this, and you can play with wigs. I think if I were thinking of a wig, I would get 3 or 4 wigs and use them at different times, different colors, different lengths, different shapes. And then hats. Hats are infinite in possibility. You can have a hat that really sticks out, a colorful or shaped hat of some kind, or you can have simply a baseball cap. I've seen all kinds of hats. There are, in the history of clowning, hats where they miniaturize a hat and you have a string to keep it on your head. Little top hats that are tiny, and they sit on the side. If you have a string, you can have that hat anywhere that you want. And that's hats. You can think of facial hair. I try to wear a smile with my mustache. I think that actually helps. But there are beards and there's shaved, certainly if you're a woman. And then there is the rest of the costume. And I recommend investing in several costumes. If you think you're clowning once or twice a month or 3 times a year, then you may want to invest in a very particular costume, and that's the one you wear when you clown. I clown every day, so I like pants where the bottoms are pulled up and it becomes a little skirt, and then I can pull up the top under my armpits or even include my arms in it, and then I become a grape or something. And I've seen clowns have a loop in their pants, and their pants periodically fall down, and having big colorful underwear is useful for that kind of costume. And mainly mismatched colors and shapes are what I like. That monochromatic costumes can look beautiful. They may not be funny. And the funnier you are looking, the more bad behavior you can do. You can go up to policemen, you can go to officials. I've had 2 presidents in my big underpants with me. And I know my costume helped them get in that pair of underpants. And they did it easily. So be willing to change your costume. Look, if you come on a clown trip, look to talk with all of the clowns on the clown trip, how they chose their things. Because clowning, for a lot of us, is a lifetime decision. I actually think that I'm a clown who is a doctor, not a doctor who is a clown. And that, noses, how can I forget noses? There are so many different kinds of noses. Big bulbous ones that squeak. I like that kind. People can't resist squeaking a nose. And red noses are traditional. And there are all shapes of red noses. Excuse me. Blowing noses is good if you're dribbling. And for fun, if you're an experimental clown, you can think of things that aren't noses, and yet with a elastic string you can, or a bow, you can tie them on your nose. There are clown wigs, clown beards, clown mustaches. I mean, there's nothing to say that a woman clown couldn't wear a mustache. The really important thing is that your eyes light up and the smile lights up and that your face is so invitational in fun and play that the costume accentuates it. Because the best physical costume on you in a serious, angry person, for me, isn't clowning. Ideally, there are a lot of children afraid of grown-ups, but they're not afraid of clowns. And you want to be a clown that kids aren't afraid of. And in a way, you want to be a clown who is constantly discovering delightful things for themselves. That's probably one of the biggest things for me. I see how much I'm enjoying making people laugh and engage. And then as you wear the clown costume more and with other playful clowns that aren't doing specific clown shows, that are simply public, is read the vibe and make sure that you are welcomed. There are some people, and I'm one of those people, that if I'm unwelcomed, I often still go because I like to invade and certainly look for people who look depressed or uncomfortable or unwelcomed and welcome them as a clown. So let's go out there and make a fun world. Whee!